I fell off my bike today. My knee was bleeding. Mom cleaned it, put on medicine, and wrapped a bandage around it. Cog, what did you do when you got hurt? You didn't have doctors. You didn't have bandages.
Ha! No little tube of medicine. No soft bandage. No doctor waiting in a bright white room. The real answer is much stranger than you think, little one. We had no hospitals, no pills, no stitches from a needle, and yet, when we bled, we healed. When we ate, we found relief. When we broke a bone, most of us walked again.
How? If you got really hurt, who took care of you?
Come sit by the fire, and I will show you. We were not helpless, little one. We watched, we learned, we remembered what worked, and we passed it down, story after story, generation after generation. Every tribe had someone who knew the old ways of healing. Not a doctor with a diploma, a healer with sharp eyes and patient hands.
A healer? What did they actually do?
First, they stopped the bleeding. That came before anything else. We pressed torn moss and spider webs against a wound. We used the soft ash from a cooled fire. We even used honey.
Honey? On a wound? That sounds sticky, not healing.
It sounds strange, I know, but honey does something wonderful. It is so thick and dry inside that it starves the tiny invisible creatures that make wounds rot. Scientists who study old healing traditions have tested this themselves, in real laboratories, on real wounds. They found that honey truly does fight the tiny germs that cause infection, just as healers somehow already knew, long before anyone could see a single germ.
So you knew it worked even without knowing why?
Exactly. We watched. A hurt animal licked its wound with honey nearby, and it healed. A child touched a wound with honey, and it healed faster than the others. We did not need to see the tiny creatures to know the medicine was real.
Okay, but what about pain? A cut hurts. A headache hurts. You didn't have medicine for that, did you?
Oh, but we did, little one. Nature had already made the medicine. We only had to find it. There was a tree with pale, bitter bark. We chewed on it or boiled it into a drink when our heads pounded or our joints ached.
What tree was that?
Your people call it the willow tree. A chemist in your time studied that same bitter bark and pulled a powerful ingredient out of it. That ingredient became the medicine your family probably keeps in a little bottle right now.
Wait, you mean aspirin? The headache pills in our medicine cabinet came from a tree caveman already used?
Yes. Your shiny modern medicine has roots, quite literally, in the forest floor. We did not know the science. We only knew that the bitter bark took the pain away, and that was enough to keep chewing it for thousands of years.
That's wild. But what if the hurt was bigger? Like a broken bone?
A broken bone was one of the most dangerous things that could happen to us. We could not simply lie in a soft bed for weeks while others brought us food. Out in the wild, being unable to walk could mean being unable to survive.
So what did you do?
We bound the break tightly between straight sticks, using strips of animal hide or twisted plant fiber, so the bone could not move. Then we waited. And here is the part that truly surprises people in your time.
What part?
A researcher who studied very old human bones found something remarkable. Skeletons, tens of thousands of years old, with badly broken legs, that had fully healed.
Why is that surprising?
Because a person with a badly broken leg cannot hunt, cannot gather food, cannot run from danger. For that bone to heal completely, Someone had to feed that person, protect that person, and care for that person for months. That skeleton is proof of something beautiful, little one. It proves that even in the hardest world imaginable, we did not abandon each other.
So healing wasn't just plants and honey. It was people taking care of people.
You understand it perfectly. And that care went even further than broken bones. Scientists who examined ancient teeth found tiny traces of chewed plants trapped in the hardened grime. Plants like chamomile and yarrow, both known even today to calm pain and reduce swelling.
So you were basically taking medicine every day and didn't even know it had a name?
Every single day. Our whole world was a walking medicine cabinet, if you knew where to look.
Did you ever have trouble with your teeth? I hate the dentist, but at least he fixes cavities.
Ha! You think the dentist is a modern invention. It is far, far older than you believe. Researchers who studied an ancient jawbone found a tooth with a small hole, drilled straight into it, cleaned out, and packed with beeswax to stop the pain.
Wait, what? Someone got a filling? Thousands and thousands of years ago?
Exactly that. Long before metal tools, someone pressed a sharp sliver of stone against an aching tooth over and over, patiently, until the rotten part was gone. It must have hurt terribly, but it hurt far less than leaving the pain to grow worse and worse.
So even toothaches had a cure back then.
Even toothaches, little one. There was almost nothing the body suffered that a healer did not try to answer. But now, I must tell you the strangest healing story of all. Are you ready?
Stranger than chewing tree bark and covering wounds in honey?
Much stranger. Sometimes, when someone had terrible headaches or seizures or a serious injury to the head, healers did something almost unbelievable. They cut a hole directly into the skull.
What? They opened someone's head? That sounds terrifying. Wouldn't that just kill them?
You would think so. And yet, this is where the true wonder appears. Researchers who studied ancient skulls with these holes noticed something incredible around the edges of the wound. Smooth, rounded, healed bone.
Healed? That means...
That means the person survived. Not for a day, not for a week. Bone takes months, sometimes years, to heal that smoothly. Some skulls even show 2 or 3 separate healed holes on the very same head, meaning that same person survived the surgery more than once.
That's actually incredible. So ancient healers really understood the body.
More than your world often gives us credit for. They did not have your machines or your bright lights, but they had patience, careful hands, and generations of memory passed from healer to healer.
Did healers use anything to help with the fear or the pain, or just feeling scared and sick?
Oh, always. Healing was never only the body. It was also the mind and the heart. When someone was sick, the whole tribe gathered close. We sang. We told old stories. We sat beside the person so they were never alone in their fear.
Did that actually help them get better?
Your own scientists now believe it truly did. Researchers who study healing today have found that comfort, closeness, and the simple feeling of not being alone can lower pain and help the body recover faster. We did not have that word for it. We simply called it caring for one another.
So it wasn't just plants and bones. Kindness was medicine too.
The oldest medicine of all, little one. And here is one final surprise from a discovery frozen in the mountains for over 5,000 years.
Frozen? What do you mean?
A body was found perfectly preserved in ancient ice, carried there thousands and thousands of years ago. And carried with that body were dried mushrooms, mushrooms known even today to fight infection and harmful little creatures inside the body.
So even back then, people carried their own medicine kit.
Exactly like your mother's little first aid box at home, just made of fungus, bark, and dried leaves instead of plastic and paper.
This is so much more than I thought. I always pictured cavemen just getting hurt and hoping for the best.
We hoped, yes, but we also knew. We watched nature closely. We tested what helped, and we never stopped caring for each other, even when the world outside was cold and dangerous.
So next time I scrape my knee, should I put honey on it instead of the medicine from the store?
Ha! Keep your mother's medicine, little one. It is safer and far more precise now. But remember this, that little tube of ointment, those pain pills in the cabinet, even the doctor who stitches a cut closed, they all grew from the same ancient root.
The healers by the fire.
The healers by the fire. Long before hospitals, before medicine bottles, before bandages, humans already knew the deepest truth about healing. The body can mend almost anything, little one, as long as it is never left to heal alone. Well, little one, today's story is over, but I have many more waiting just for you. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a new adventure. And if you liked it, leave a like for your friend Cog. See you soon.